For example, health is devolved. So if you don't have medicine in your local dispensary or local health center, it's because of your member of county assembly. So you need to know who is your member of county assembly. In terms of how much money spent on our national budget is your members of parliament. Actually, if you had some mature members of parliament, the 189, I think, members of parliament or 88 who boycotted the vote can actually come to parliament and impeach Ruto. You don't have to wait for 5 years to remove Ruto from power. You can actually impeach a president. And so we have to ensure that the quality of the people we elected to the National Assembly, to the Senate, to county assemblies are of good caliber and good quality. Unfortunately, the way our politics is designed, it's so lucrative that you attract the worst of the worst to get into politics. And how do we get the worst of the worst? So the worst of the worst have committed a lot of crimes, and they have a lot of money. And the best way to get 24/7 protection is become a member of parliament, because the government assigns you a bodyguard. And then you get a siren, and then you get access to power, and you can also corrupt the corridors of power. If you get arrested, you can say, oh, it's political
witch hunt.
So there's a lot of that. So that's why you find that there have been billionaires accused of being drug dealers becoming politicians and getting elected. There have been people called gold scammers getting elected. People accused of being land grabbers getting elected. Like the refuge you run to when you have money and you're a criminal is politics. So chapter 6 is not respected at all. But at the end of the day, it's not that person, is that person gets to buy the vote. Now, if you refuse to sell the vote, you won't get the worst of the worst into parliament. So Kenyans who vote and who know that they sell their votes must stop selling their votes, because when someone bribes you to get elected, it's an investment for them. So we, the voters, are to blame for the quality of leaders we have. No one else. It's the voters. Because rarely do we get someone saying they rigged the entire election. But the same voters that you're saying that don't have access to clean water, there's no medicine in hospital, are the same voter who despise poor people. I think people who get elected into parliament and the poor is like maybe 20%. The majority who get elected have money. When I ran for office in Starehe, people considered me very poor. They even despised me. Someone is living in a slum without a toilet or clean water, and they despised me because I rode a motorcycle and came to ask them for vote. Someone ni maskini sana, wasn't nisaidia. And I know I'm not supposed to kusaidia you. I'm supposed to go and represent you in parliament. But like, uja ngonya, uja toa kitu. That is the problem. Voters want to be paid cash for their votes. I'm like, no, don't sell your vote. When you sell your vote, you're selling your future. So there's work to be done, man.
Do you reckon Kenyans know who the leader